She went for the corner, but it just lands long by that much. And that could make all the difference.
You really just don't want to see that, do you?
How does she respond to that blow now? Pegula up 3-1. Stunning volley in the end was required. She had read, Pegula had read every shot before that so well.
Well, again, it's this same pattern of Anisimova really targeting the Pegula backhand when she's attacking. She's just so tactically aware and intelligent on court. She picks up those patterns.
$15 all. $30-15. $30 all.
Weight of shot behind the Anisimova backhand, just a little bit too hot to handle on that occasion.
T30.
Remarkable work from Pegula, hustling, tearing around after the ball and making everyone. And Anisimova just couldn't find a way to finish it off when she was up at the net before she was turned around like that. Pegula turning the match right around, 4-1 up in the final set.
Time.
It's only a one-break set so far, but the gulf between them now, 3-game difference.
Thank you.
She must be missing over to fight back from here. Elusive first win she's after against her compatriot. This time the volley is assured and a winner.
Anisimova doing a really good job here of just taking all of the pace off the ball with the volley. Requires soft hands.
Whips that one down the line.
T15.
Special again from Pegula.
Her 18th winner of the match so far. Just whips around the side of the ball.
All.
She's just beginning to feel this physically. Mind the effort required yesterday to see off Andreeva tapping that leg a bit.
40-30. Deuce.
Yeah. I agree with you there. I think that was an example of her footwork just being a little bit sloppy. Anisimova, we saw her just slightly off balance there. Undoubtedly the set that she's also hit the most unforced errors so far.
The decision to serve and volley, another indicator perhaps that she wanted it over quickly. Just long from Pegula's lob attempt.
Deuce.
I got the green light there.
Advantage Anisimova.
Well done.
Game. Anisimova.
The legs are suffering somewhat. She's forced herself into the right places there.
Pegula leads 4-2.
Just as well, this match is not being played in the heat of the day, isn't it? Approaching the 2-hour mark. And it has been a high-quality battle. Both players covering a lot of ground.
Three fine shots to start this game from Anisimova's point of view.
Out of 20 net points won for Anisimova, so she hasn't been successful on all occasions, but she's continually trying to progress forwards.
15-all.
I do like that relentless style of play from her, though. You know, if it doesn't go right for her the first time, she still adopts the same strategy. She doesn't shy away from it.
Third, T15.
And actually,
ladies and gentlemen, as a courtesy for the players, please remain quiet between first and second serve.
Yeah, just on that note, Anisimova has won the most net points in Dubai this year. Just shows how aggressive she's been trying to be.
40-30.
Pegula, smart use of the serve. To just douse the flames coming from the other side. And she kept her composure there very well. Every serve return was awkward for Pegula to get to, but she's got all the moves, doesn't she? It seems now. 5-2 her lead, final set.
Time.
American clash of youth against experience, and it is the experienced Jessica Pegula who is herself in position very close to the finish, you'd think.
15 love.
She can just keep her level. A level that she has really brought on through the course of this match after Anisimova raced out of the blocks at the beginning. Through the first set. Too good.
30 love.
Reaches the final. She'll be the third oldest player to do that in the tournament's history, dating back to 2001.
40 love.
Venus Williams was 33 years and 245 days when she last made the final and won the title in 2014. Natalie Tozier back in 2001, 33 years and 125 days old then.
Game.
Anisimova getting one more game at least here.
New ball
And Pegula very
freeze.
close indeed now to her 32nd birthday.
Pegula leads 5 games to 3.
New balls for the next game, and I heard Mark Knowles saying, "Okay, Jessica, wrap it up." Yeah, she's got the chance to do that right now. 5-3 ahead.
If only it was that easy.
Quite. But she's due a place in the final, isn't she? After 7 semi-finals in a row, just the one that she's claimed in the previous 6. But she serves to the match on the stroke of 2 hours here.
And she's been serving exceptionally well in this third and deciding set. Anisimova hasn't had a single breakpoint opportunity.
Love.
Great play. So assured in every shot. And it brings her to match point.
40 love.
She's done it again. Jessica Pegula gets the better of Amanda Anisimova for the 5th time in succession, for the 2nd time this year, and she puts herself in a final for the 1st time this season, coming from a set down on this occasion to work her way past the younger American. 1-6, 6-4, 6-3. Very well done indeed after a difficult start, but delight now in her moment of victory.
Well, what an incredible performance that turned out to be from Pegula. It was really just a case of her taking her chances, wasn't it? In that deciding set, she had one opportunity to break, and it was the 1 point that she converted. It was, in fact, the one where Anisimova missed that crucial forehand by about 1 millimeter to get broken. But I wonder if that was just the mental edge of Pegula having won their 4 previous encounters. She trusted her game, didn't she, in those key moments? Anisimova, I think, can be mighty proud of the fight that she showed here in Dubai. What a player, what a person, so much respect between the two of them as well. I think that's always so great to see, and as you can hear, she really is a fan favorite.
Lovely ovation for Anisimova as she now departs. And that was the frustration in the moment of her defeat. It must be so tricky to take another loss, having got a lead on Pegula, a big lead initially, only to find it taken from her. I mean, she just plays such a smart game, doesn't she? And even when she's up against it, falling behind early on, perhaps in matches, she's a very good problem solver.
Yeah.
And she worked it out again. So she will now take on either Coco Gauff or Elina Svitolina for the title. Their semi will be coming up in a few minutes' time. But before we get to see them, we'll get to hear from our first winner of the evening, Jessica Pegula, about to talk with Tanvi Shah.
Jess, that was an incredible match. At one point, things looked a bit tough for you, but would you say this match was all about backing yourself in those key moments?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the third, it was 1-1, and I looked at my coach and I said, I'm just happy I'm still even here right now. She was playing some incredible tennis. I just came out a little slow, and when you come out slow against Amanda, she can really kind of just wipe you off the court, which is what she was doing. I honestly am not really sure. I think I held on to my serve there in the second set. I just kept telling myself that, and then, you know, I had some break points in the first set, even though it was convincingly, you know, the other way, and I knew I could get some break points back, so that's really all I was focusing on.
Now it's your first final this season and your first final in Dubai. Are you looking forward to it? It's your birthday next week. Would it be the perfect birthday present to yourself?
Yes, that would be an amazing birthday present. I'm not going to mention how old I'm turning, but it's getting too old to where I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm really excited to be in my first final here. You know, I came here with the intention of thinking I could play well in these conditions and I could go deep. So I'm just really happy that I'm going to, you know, give myself a shot at the title tomorrow.
Well, going back to the match real quick, you've played Amanda on several occasions before. You've come through every single time. What is it about that matchup that works well for you?
I don't know. I mean, it's a really tough matchup. It's not like we have easy matches. They're battles every single time. But I do think that I'm able to take some time away from her. I think that I'm able to kind of hit a low flat ball and not let her kind of set up and go for her big shots, which is what she's really good at. So I just try to utilize that the best I can and then mix in some variety and kind of change things up. We had a lot of cat and mouse points, and they mostly went my way. So, yeah, that was good.
And what do you want to say to everyone that's here watching you, supporting you?
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. It was a great crowd tonight, a really fun atmosphere. My first, you know, singles night match. It was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys can come out and support us tomorrow, and then also stay for the next match.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Jessie, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jessica Pegula, through to the finals.
Always speaks well, and of course let her racket say a few good things tonight. What a match she played again. Under the lights, really did shine over the stretch of that three-set battle. So a compelling contest for us, the All-American one. Will we get another American in the final tomorrow against it? Will Coco Gauff get the better of Elina Svitolina? Or will Ukraine's finest find a way past the younger player? That match just a few minutes away. Mark Baladi and Anna Smith will be your commentators for that. But Pippa, your thoughts on what we've just seen from Pegula tonight.
Well, it took her a little bit of time, didn't it, to find her groove and cope with the pace that Anisimova was bringing to the court, both off the return and off the ground. But once she was able to do that, I mean, she was absolutely unstoppable. We talked about those forced errors, and that number was really high from Pegula in that opening set, 20, but in the second set, 11, and in the third set, 9. So that really trended in the right direction. She talked about the variety that she was able to incorporate, and I think that was a big factor as to why she was able to put a stop to Anisimova's purple patch. But ultimately, it just came down to 1 point, really, didn't it? That one break of serve in that deciding set, and that just goes to show really how much she trusts her game in those key moments.
There we are then. One American we knew would get through one way or another to the final. Will there be two? We'll find out in due course. But Pegula celebrating a 3-set win, another one for her in succession into her first final of the year. Stand by for Svitolina against Gauff coming up in the next few minutes. Before we get to that, we will just be able to show you how things stand in the PIF race to the WTA finals at the end of the season. Pegula in 6th position in that race right now. Rybakina as Australian Open champion leading the way so far. Gauff also very much in the equation, currently at number 11.
seconds.
Ranked 9 in the world from Ukraine. Put your hands together for Elina Svitolina.
Elina Svitolina had to dig deep to see off a spirited Antonio Ruzic in a quarter-final, and a win tonight would see Svitolina into a third Dubai final. Incidentally, the two that she appeared in before, she won.
Ranked 4 in the world from the United States of America. Please welcome Coco Gauff.
It was a much improved performance from Coco Gauff against Alexandra Ayala last night. Can she raise her level again and book a place in her first Dubai final? Evening then, welcome back. Semi-finals Friday at the 2026 Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships. Mark Valady with you on centre court. Delighted to be joined by Anna Smith. And we know one finalist, Anna, Jessica Pegula, but who will be joining her in tomorrow's showpiece event? Will it be Svitolina's all-round solid game that prevails, or will we see some Coco magic?
It's a very good question, isn't it? Coco Gauff was so much better last night. She really put her game on court, found the serve, found the backhand. But Svitolina, again, she was able to show all her fighting spirit and able to turn it around. So it should be a really interesting contest.
Yeah, these two know each other very well indeed. 4 previous meetings, 2 wins apiece. All 4 meetings on hard court as well. But their last meeting at the Australian Open quarter-final last month, one-way traffic. Svitolina came through comfortably in straight sets. Coco Gauff has revenge on her mind. It is the WTA Tour, driven by Mercedes-Benz. Here we are in Dubai. Semi-final time, it's Elina Svitolina up against Coco Gauff. And just to remind you, if you are just joining us, the winner will play Jessica Pegula. What a comeback from her against Amanda Anisimova. And she will grace tomorrow's final, but who will she face? Will it be Svitolina, or will we have an all-American final, which we'll find out in the next couple of hours. There is Elina Svitolina then from the Ukraine, former world number 3, now still inside the top 10 at number 9. 19 titles she's won over the years, the first 13 years ago, the last in Auckland at the start of the season. And since returning to tour after giving birth to her daughter Sky, Svitolina has played really very well. Highlights have included quarter-finals at Roland Garros and the Australian Open, quarter-final and semi-final combination at Wimbledon over the years. as well as winning at Rouen and also going deep at Indian Wells and Madrid last year. Twice former winner here, 2017, 2018, into a fifth Dubai semi-final after good wins against Paula Badosa, Blinda Bencic and Antonia Ruzic. And Anna, she had to dig deep yesterday against the Croatian, but it's so often the case. She just finds a way to get through tricky matches.
Yeah, she does, and she wasn't really at the races in that opening set yesterday, was she? She was struggling with her game, especially the forehand. It was off, and then what we've come to expect from her in the second and third set, she just finds a way. She said she fights, and it was no surprise that she came through in the end.
Yeah, Coco Gauff, her opponent this evening, 21 years of age, sitting at number 4 in the world, third seed this week, surged up the rankings in recent years thanks to some phenomenal performances. 11 titles she's won, including the US Open in 2023, end of season's final 2024, and the French Open last year. That being said, Anna, question marks still remain around her serve, and even though she beat Alexandra Ayala yesterday 6-love, 6-2, there was a wobble in set 2 when she was 4-love up, and the serve did look a little vulnerable.
We've been saying that all week, haven't we? But it was definitely a much improved performance yesterday. She really got out of the blocks quickly, and despite that little wobble, as you said, that couple of nervy moments, she was all in all very, very impressive, and she's going to need to be exactly the same again today.
Absolutely, and there you see the head-to-head 2-2, but that was a bit of a hammering, really. Svitolina handed out at the Australian Open quarter-final, just 3 games. Gauff won. I'm pretty sure she's going to have that front and centre of her mind, the American, and will want to give a much better account of herself here this evening. And our umpire, Alistair Hughes from Great Britain. Experienced umpire taking charge of this second semi-final, and yeah, lovely evening, 23 degrees Celsius. Bit of a breeze has picked up, but nothing really for players or spectators to be too concerned about. And Gauff winning the toss, Anna putting herself into serve. Struggled early on serve, didn't she, in a couple of matches, so that's one to watch at the start of the match.
Oh, it's a statement of intent, isn't it? She had a better start yesterday evening, had a really confident opening service game. She's going to be looking for more of the same, and I think the outcome of this match really is going to be based on how she serves. If she's able to land those first serves, she can take control of the points. So this opening game really should be a question of how she's feeling tonight.
Absolutely. I think we will get a good indicator once the first game or two is out the way in how Gauff is feeling. I think this is going to be close there. You see very close. Svitolina 45%, Gauff at 55%. That win predictor will swing dramatically depending on how Gauff's serve goes. But as Anna was saying, so much improved yesterday, especially early on. If Gauff can start similarly well today, she'll be very happy. So it is semi-final action here in Dubai. Elina Svitolina up against Coco Gauff. Well, we had a cracking first semi-final, just over 2 hours. Jessica Pegula came back from a set and a breakdown to get past Amanda Anisimova. What do we have in store now?
First set.
We're about to find out. Svitolina against Gauff for the right to play Jessica Pegula in tomorrow's final.
Thank you, players are ready.
The number 3 seed Coco Gauff will get us off and underway.
Love. Let's listen.
Well, Gauff will be pleased with this start. These two have got 21 hardcourt titles between them. 12 for Svitolina, 9 for Gauff. who will have the opportunity to add to their collection tomorrow.
Love.
Yeah, I wrote on my notes, Anna, before we started this, just about Coco Gauff. Needs to start quickly. I think she has there.
I think she heard you, but as we said, it's always going to be about the start, and you can see the confidence flowing in. I think it really was a statement from her. You know, she's stepping up saying, I want to serve first, and I think that's a really positive sign for her.
There is the Gauff camp. Gavin McMillan, second in from the left. Jean-Christophe Farrell as well, next to him.
Elina Svitolina to serve.
Andy Bettles as ever in the Svitolina corner. Our first service game now at love 1. Oof, wow. If these early moments are anything to go by, could be in for a cracking match here.
Svitolina will no doubt be looking for a much quicker start than she had last night. Just an opening set, far too many unforced errors, which we're not used to seeing from her.
Yeah, I mean, that opening set
30-15.
yesterday against Antonija Ružić, 6 games to 3. She lost it, and Ružić was all over, especially with the forehand. And Svitolina, yeah, had to dig deep to eventually redress the balance and took it to a final set. And in that final set, she really showed her class and went through the gears, but certainly had a scare and needed 3 sets as well in the previous match to get past Belinda Bencic. As for Gauff this week,
40-13.
beating Anna Kalinskaya 4-4 in her first match, then had a real test against Elisa Mertens. Had to save 3 match points in the second set, won it on the tie-break, and then took the final set 6-3. And of course, that much improved performance against Alexandra Ayala last night. So both players have held serve. They will feel like they're now settling into this semi-final. 1 game all early on.
As you said, confident start from both players. I think it's the same. I think both players really going to be reliant on the first serves. It really just sets up their game. It's going to be who's going to be able to get the first strike in the rally and take charge of the points.
How much do you think Gauff's got that Australian Open defeat on her mind at the moment? Do you think that's a big motivator?
I'm sure it's an element to it. You know, we don't have short memories as tennis players. We always remember our losses and not being so fresh in the memory bank. And I think it was more the manner of the defeat as well.
Yeah, strangely enough, it might sort of act as a bit of a disadvantage now for Svitolina, because she probably will be realising that Gauff's going to be that little bit extra pumped up now. However,
15-all.
first double fault of the match, the tally now edging towards 40 for the week. quality point, and Gauff coming out on top.
And it's really a different matchup, isn't it, in these early stages in comparison to what we saw at the Australian Open. I think for Svitolina, she knows that she won't have it all her own way like she did. It's going to be a different Gauff that she's going to be facing.
Forty 15. That's 40-13.
Let's go, Coco, let's go.
Yeah, good serve. So solid from Gauff on serve, bar the one double fault. She will be pleased with the way she started. Likewise, Svitolina. We are on serve at this first sit down. It is Gauff leading 2-1. So we want serve then in this second semi-final. Svitolina 1-2. Yeah, the Gauff backhand is certainly giving Svitolina something to think about. And the forehand.
Oh, you know how good the backhand can be. But the forehand has just got confident over the last couple of matches, hasn't it? She's been a lot more aggressive and willing to take the ball on. Much better length.
that is super work on the defence there from Svitolina.
It's a clever shot as well. She had to find a way to keep the ball low. Gauff was ready and waiting.
Oh, well, it just sat up, didn't it? And Gauff knew what to do.
It's been such an impressive start as well from Gauff, especially off the forehand side. He's being so aggressive and that ball just dropping way too short. Gauff wasting no time in stepping up to the forehand.
A couple of chances to really make this advantage count. Yeah, she's taking it. This really is very good. Gauff continuing from where she left off against Alexandra Ayala last night. Brimming full of confidence and deservedly into a 3-1 lead. Well, Svitolina had to find a way back last night against Antonia Ruzic and now needs to plot a way back if she can against Gauff, who's made an electric start here.
Love 13.
Oh, tremendous.
It's just the amount of power that she's able to generate. She's so far behind the baseline. Her body weight's going backwards as well. She's still able to rip through this ball and find the line.
Well, second double fault of the match, 38 now for the week. The most any player has had at any WTA event this year in terms of double faults, but interestingly, 19 breakpoint conversions by Gauff, the most anyone's had this week. So it sort of sums up Gauff's week, doesn't it? 38 breaks a serve, but 19 breakpoint conversions. It's been busy.
It's been up and down, hasn't it? It's been a bit of a roller coaster. Saves with the backhand again. It really has been a steady shot throughout this week.
And Svitolina, as she so often does when the chips are down, she just finds a way to fight back, and she gets us back on serve. Gauff now at 3-2. So Gauff's advantage very quickly cancelled out. Caesar's back on serve. Svitolina 2-3. Svitolina's record in Dubai is a curious one. Twice winner, 2017, 2018, semi-finalist 2016 and 2019. But since the highs of when she got to the semi-finals in 2019, in her last 5 visits, she's only won 4 matches up until this year. So it's sort of feast or famine, really, for Svitolina in Dubai. Very much the former at the moment, into another semi-final. Has had a super season so far, though. Svitolina, semi-finalist at the Australian Open and winning at Auckland. 14 wins and 2 losses coming into this match. Gauff 10-3. Yeah, good recovery from 30 love up, and Gauff was applying pressure at 30 all, but Svitolina with a chance to get us all square.
That's what she's done well, hasn't she, whenever she's faced that moment of pressure. Come up with a big point there. And it has been that side for Svitolina in these opening stages that the errors have come from. To make a forehand error, 5 on the backhand side.
Forehand just drifting long, and another chance for Svitolina.
Again, it's just the errors tend to come on that forehand side for Gauff when she's leaning back. In the opening couple of games, she was really getting her body weight moving well through the ball, committing to it.
Oh, explosive from Gauff.
Oh, that's exactly what I meant, wasn't it? She's going through the ball so well. It makes such a difference to her mentality and racket head speed as well. You can just see how quick she is up to the ball.
Another mistake, though, off the forehand.
Svitolina
really starting to direct her attack to that Gauff forehand. The error is now creeping up. 8 in total. 6 of them have been on the forehand.
Yeah, tricky service game, but Svitolina comes through. Always felt like this would be a tight semi-final, and that is certainly the case midway through set number 1. Nice touch.
Nice little change up there from Gauff. Haven't seen that as of yet. Clever disguise. Looked like she was going to push the ball deep. Just took the pace off in the end.
You're absolutely right, Anna. Svitolina is homing in on that forehand.
No, it's no surprise, really. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with the Gauff backhand. Everyone knows that that is the area that is vulnerable.
(30-15).
Yeah, she's be pleased, Gauff, with her serving in this match. The first serve percentage just nudging towards 70%, and the second serve likewise nudging towards 60%. So far so good for Gauff in terms of the serve. Oh, that's a quality point. Lovely touch from Gauff. And she's back in front. It is 4-3 now in this thoroughly entertaining opening set.
Time.
.26 minutes on the clock. It's flown by. New balls. Svitolina again playing catch up. 3-4.
Love.
trying to use a drop shot more, which is understandable, but not quite the execution there.
I don't think Svitolina was far enough behind the baseline. She telegraphed this a little bit, went straight away. She could see what was coming. Easy finish in the end for Svitolina.
Yeah, good placement there. Gauff was on the move, but Svitolina's angle was just right.
She's been clinical when she's come forward to the net so far tonight. To lose a point.
Yep, by far and away the best service game that Svitolina's had this evening. Holding to love. How would you do in that game, Anna? Trying to hit the 100 there.
I mean, I'd like to think I do quite well, but you never know.
I'll be happy to hit the board.
It's quite big.
4 games all then.
love.
Just messing with that slice. Just starting to add that in a little bit more in the last few games. Feels like Svitolina starting to win a few more of these longer exchanges now, though. Wasn't that case in the opening few games, though.
And always a danger that that can happen to Coco Gauff. Just seen Svitolina edge ahead there. You can see hat-trick of double faults already. Fair play to Gauff, though. There was a lot of pressure on that second serve, and she delivered.
Like you said, it was very brave, wasn't it? On the previous second serve, she really slowed down the racket head speed. That last one, she really committed to it. Got great depth on it.
I think she's missed the line.
30-14.
Yeah, it was wide. Well, Svitolina, as she so often does, just getting the ball back in play. Goodness me, how close was that? But that could be the fine margin that could turn this set Svitolina's way. What a chance to break and serve for it.
Let her serve.
Making life tough for herself. Gauff just not able to shake Svitolina off, but eventually has the final say.
She was going to make the same mistake twice with that overhead. Probably could have made life slightly easier for herself. Putting away this backhand volley. Svitolina making one more ball. No mistake this time, though.
They both know how important this game is. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh dear. Well, that's the fourth of the match, and that brings up the big 4-0 for the week in terms of double faults for Gauff. But she's got bigger problems than that to worry about. It's another break point here for Svitolina. It's going to be on her second serve as well. Be looking to attack this. Well, fair play yet again from Gauff on the second serve.
As you said, such a brave second serve once again. It has really been standout, hasn't it? How well she's committed to it on these big points.
Well, sometimes the net cord does you a favour, but other times it just allows the ball to sit up for your opponent, and that was very much the case for Svitolina here. Keeps knocking at the door, the Ukrainian. Can Gauff slam it shut again? No, it's gone long. That's a big breaker serve for Svitolina. No wonder there's a spring in her step. She now leads 5-4, and she will serve for this set in a few moments.
Time.
So, important break of serve that for twice former champion Elina Svitolina. Now, can she back it up?
Let's for serve. Love.
Come on, Elina.
Taking his opening couple of points very smartly.
30 love.
Bit of length there from Gauff. I think that's something we haven't seen as this opening set's gone on. She's crept a little bit too far behind the baseline. Her shots haven't been quite as effective as they were at the start of the match.
First serve. Boy. Let's first serve.
Not been a lot between them in this opening set, but the Gauff forehand has been one area where she has struggled at times, and Svitolina has taken advantage, breaking Gauff a few moments ago, and now looking good to get the set on the board. And unfortunately, rather at that for Gauff, the forehand, letting her down again.
6 games to 4.
Well, Svitolina was broken early on in this first set, but then broke back and then got the big breaker serve to lead 5-4. Held well, takes the set 6-4, just under 3/4 of an hour on the clock.
There really wasn't too much to separate the two, was there? Gauff got off to that really quick start, got the early break, and you felt all the momentum was with her, but Svitolina just absorbed all of that and just worked her way into that opening set. And ultimately for Gauff, that forehand just broke down a little bit too much. As you can see there, those forehand unforced errors way too high for the American. 13 Just 7 unforced errors for Svitolina, and she grew in confidence as that opening set went on. As I said, Gauff had that really quick start. You felt she was being super aggressive, and then just stepped back a little bit and allowed Svitolina to take charge. But this one still really could go either way.
Yeah, Gauff a couple of nights ago lost the first set to Elisa Mertens, 6-2, then fought back to take it in 3. Can she do the same here in the semi-final? We'll find out in a few moments' time.
Second set, Gauff to serve. Thank you, players are ready. Thank you.
So Gauff started set 1 well on serve. Absolutely needs to do the same here. So important that she does not allow that breaker's serve that Svitolina had at 4-all in set 1 to then become part of the narrative, and then momentum builds as well, and this match could get away from the American. Quite quick, I thought there, Gauff, between that first point and starting the first serve of the second.
So you look at the body language as well. Shoulders are a little bit more slumped. Doesn't have that positivity.
Yeah, Gauff is 2 wins, 3 losses this season when she's lost the first set. Svitolina, when she's lost the first set this year, 1-12, lost none. Looking really lively. Look at this. Svitolina is really beginning to enjoy herself now. It's another game that she's reeled off. Gauff looking very, very shaky on serve there. And the thing about Svitolina as well, Anna, is that she's such a good player, I think, at staying in the moment. When she lost her serve early in set 1, composed herself, got it back, and then when she got the advantage, composed herself, won the set, and she's just very good at staying in that moment, isn't she?
Yeah, there's not too many ups and downs, is there, in terms of body language? As you said, she's been very sort of level-headed, whatever the outcome of this match has been so far. She's also riding the wave of confidence, isn't she? She's won so many matches this season already.
Love.
Yeah, 14 wins, 2 losses, as I was saying early on in set 1. That is an excellent return as we head towards the end of February. And of course, such a good record here as well. We were talking about what Svitolina needs to do, and she's doing it very well by targeting the Gauff forehand. What does Coco need to do here?
I think she needs to go back what she did in those opening 4 games. I think she was stepping a lot closer to the baseline. I think she was dictating a lot more of the points. I think as that opening set went on, she sort of started to step further back in the court, wait for the Svitolina errors, which didn't come.
First ace cancelled out quite quickly. On the first double fault of the match, I guess Svitolina, 40 love up, felt she had a licence to go for that.
176 kilometres an hour, pretty big second serve.
Well, I'm not sure if that was going out initially. Svitolina instinctively playing the volley. Oh, wow. That just about sums it up for Gauff. Got herself back into the mix there. And then the forehand goes very long. Smart play this from Svitolina. It's another game that she's won. It's 5 in a row. 2 love, she leads. Set 2. Oh dear. It's tough to see sometimes when Gauff is struggling like this. That's better. Better point all round.
And that's when she's being more aggressive. It's so much better, like you said. She commits so much more to the ball, whether it be off the serve or the forehand. And that's the way she was playing in the opening part of the opening set.
Please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, please.
Gauff against Elisa Mertens the other night was a set and a breakdown. Managed to fight back. Took the match in 3, an absolute thriller. Well, it's so important that Gauff doesn't go a set and a double breakdown against the likes of Svitolina, because that might just be too much to claw back.
Yeah, it would be a long way back with the way that she's playing. Svitolina is just so dialed in.
Oh, just about making that forehand. My word, it just crept over.
Oh, it couldn't have been closer, could it? There was some tension in that forehand, but as you said, it just crept over, and what a big point to save. And this could be a huge service hold for Gauff if she finds a way through. A bit of spying there from Pegula's coach, scouting ahead of the final.
Oh, that's better. As you say, Anna, this would be such a good hold of serve. Yes, she would still be a breakdown, but Gauff would feel like she's still in this match. Oh, that is a brilliant volley. My word, did Gauff have to dig and dig deep to hold there. But she's still in touch, albeit a breakdown in set two. Svitolina, 2-1. Good atmosphere outside centre court. Even better inside that.
Love.
Yeah, I mean, that hold of serve by Gauff, as you were saying, Anna, it could be a pivotal moment in this second set.
Just gives her that renewed confidence, doesn't it? Double breakdown is a long way back, but she'll still feel like this is within reach.
because she can have that little bit of magic, as I said at the start of the match. Gauff might just spark her into life and could get a little run of her own going. Yeah, things could change very quickly.
She's definitely been more aggressive in this game. Forehand working again. She's been good on that backhand volley tonight.
Wow. Gauff back in it in the nick of time. Was on the verge of going 3-love down. But she found something. And this second set is deadlocked. And coach will be pleased.
One thing you know about Gauff, isn't it, that she's got so much fight in her, even when she's not playing her best tennis. She finds a way sometimes, like she did the other night against Mertens.
Oh, she'll be relieved, Gauff, that drifted out. But she has the momentum here now, Gauff. No doubt about that. Has to carry on here, try and get a good service game in. Send the message down to Svitolina.
Still a good miss though, even though she's just put that wide. I think the intent behind it is great.
Svitolina ruled off 5 games in a row from 3-4 in set 1. This would be 3 in a row for Gauff if she could come through here. Yeah, was sent back there. Not enough depth on the Gauff forehand. Oh, just about landed in, and nice composure from Gauff.
And the forehand from the American really has come to life in these last 3 games. What was the weakness is now really proving to be the strength at the moment. Another good finish there.
Deuce.
One of those games when you've had one player with so much momentum and then the other one trying to get something going. It feels like momentum itself is up for grabs here, whoever does come through. No, of all the sides to miss from.
Now advantage, Svitolina.
Really surprised at that.
I don't think she can believe it either, can she? Backhand normally rock solid. She had all the space in the world.
Just when Gauff was clawing away back into contention, it is Svitolina's chance to hit the front again. Oh, and the double faults. Haunting Gauff. Well, Svitolina is back in front. Gauff giving her a big helping hand as well. Second set swings Svitolina's way. She now leads 3-2.
Excuse me? When are the new balls?
Yeah, well played. Not a bad idea that from Gauff to maybe add a bit of variety.
Love 15.
Again, that's a lovely shot from Svitolina. Is it keeping it so low and making Gauff's life tricky?
It's a right shot from Gauff to go for those drop shots. Svitolina was so far behind the baseline. I don't think it actually needed to be that good.
15.
So solid, though, is Svitolina. She's not going to give her service game away. Gauff is going to have to try and make something happen. Managed to do it before. Well, we know Gauff is made of tough stuff. We know she's resilient. But this is some test now she's got.
Especially as you look at the numbers from Svitolina today. Given just 8 unforced errors in a set and a half. She's given nothing away. To try and take advantage of some of these returns on the second serve, especially. Svitolina just making 44% of the first serves. She's giving Gauff quite a few looks at them.
So Gauff gives herself a chance.
Deuce.
Wide. This time, Svitolina with the mistake.
Advantage, Gauff.
Oh, it's just the Gauff movement, isn't it? It's just absolutely phenomenal how well she covers the ground. And it's just making that one extra ball and pays dividends.
Gauff strikes back again. She never knows when she's down.
New balls, please.
And when Svitolina broke to lead 3-2, she maybe thought in the back of her mind, that might be enough to push on to win the match, but goodness me, Coco Gauff. What character.
As you said, that's one of her strengths, isn't it? Just her character, her resilience. She never knows when she's beaten. She's been under in this match. She's actually found some of her best tennis, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has played some of her best tennis when the chips have been down. What she needs now is a good game to just get herself in front. It's another service game where holding our breath a bit. Let's see how she goes.
Love 15.
Nice.
Big forehand followed by the backhand.
15 all. 15-13.
Wow, doesn't need to be recapping in her mind the problem she's been having on serve. Must try and stay positive. Easier said than done. But after that first serve, her head really dropped and the double fault felt a formality. But she's attacking really well once she's getting into points.
It was interesting though, wasn't it? Just a little insight into what she's thinking.
30-all.
Has to keep a poker face. Has to try and keep so much within, but every now and then, it's understandable it comes out, the frustration, the months of trying to sort out the serve. So many sets of eyes on it. Oh, the opportunity squandered by Svitolina.
Gauff has hit the 9 double faults today, but I feel like the second serve, when she has landed it, I think it's actually been better quality. She's got good depth on the ball, she's got good work on it. I think it's just when she starts overthinking it and starts rushing, that's when the double faults start coming.
What's a good hold, you know. It's another one where you weren't quite sure where the Gauff serve was going to go, but she'll be pleased with the scoreline. In front, 4-3. Bit of late night jazz here in Dubai, your sort of thing, Anna?
Not particularly, but...
Okay. Move on. Enjoyed that, it's relaxing. Anyway, back to the tennis. 3-4.
Love.
Goodbye, Elina. Goodbye.
Both players have shown real character in this match, particularly second set. But again, as per the first set, little between them as we get to the business end of proceedings. Swatted away.
Is racking up in this set for Gauff. 13 already.
Well, we've spoken at length about the pressure that Gauff has had to endure on serve. Time for Svitolina to step up here. Oh, and there you go. Very quickly eases the pressure with a second ace of the match. And that is how you play pressure points. Gauff didn't get a look at any of those two.
4 games all.
I've said it a few times in the match, but I'll say it once more for good measure. That is typical Svitolina. Of course, it was at this stage in set number 1 where Gauff was broken. Svitolina served the set out to take it 6-4. We're hoping history is not about to repeat itself.
Oh, that was a bit of a gift there. Had a lot of pace on that serve. Fairly routine backhand. Gauff will take those all day long.
Oh, and there you go. First ace of the match for Gauff.
30-15.
Oh, and another opportunity for Svitolina with Gauff coming in. That would have been tricky. And she made that forehand. Oh, Gauff really could do with winning this point. Didn't need that. That is the last thing Gauff needed.
You can see the expression on her face as well. You can just see how frustrated she is.
Looks dejected. She's got to pick herself up. She always seems to find a way of doing that. Oh, tricky one. She was leaning into it. Loss of control.
I don't actually think she needed to go for the lob. I think she just needed to push it down the line. The space was there. The lob was probably the harder shot.
well played, Coco Gauff, and the first bit of emotion there coming out. That was such an important hold. 5-4 she leads, second set. Well, our first semi-final was edge of seat stuff. Likewise this one. Oh, has that found the line? Yes, it has.
Oh, she's making a move here. Just finding the line. Taking all that momentum from the previous game. Finding another huge backhander. That really wasn't easy. Way above head height. Get the control and find the angle. Again, it was the right play. Going for the slice approach. She's been really good when she has come forward to the net.
Yeah, Gauff has made a conscious decision here, hasn't she? Coming out of her chair to absolutely go for this. Put the pressure on. Try and get the set now. Take the pressure off serving again. Forehand is a little heavy.
I still think that's a good miss, though, because again, it's another forehand that she commits to. It's just dropping long. It's the ones where they either go in the net or just land short. That's the one that I don't feel she feels as confident on.
Svitolina is a very, very patient player, and if you do just send shots over that are short or not a great deal to them, she'll eventually find a way to win the point. So you're absolutely right. Gauff is trying to take this to Svitolina. Oh, just too good from Svitolina. Thundered down the line.
It was the best forehand of the match by far. The biggest moment as well. This was a good forehand from Gauff. She really had Svitolina on the stretch. Just that extra bit of power.
good hold in the end. Gauff certainly came out with real intent there. But Svitolina stands her ground. And now the pressure back down Gauff's end of the court. No wriggle room anymore on serve. Cannot afford to let her standards drop now. Yeah, well played. Really good movement.
And it's such a good angle to watch it from as well. You can see how well she reads the game. She's so smart with her movement. She just steps back a little bit, gives herself that extra time. Clever with that passing shot as well, just dipping it at Svitolina's feet, setting up the next one.
She's taken these first 2 points very, very well.
Very confident play, hasn't it? We've seen again how willing she's been to move forward. As soon as she saw Svitolina on the run, she made that move. 10 out of 10 in this second set when she has come to the net. 12 out of 13 in the match. Some really impressive numbers.
What a boost to the confidence of Gauff it would be if she could hold to love. Well, she won't be having the perfect service game, Gauff, but I don't think she'll care, quite frankly. Just needs to find a way through. Wow. Does not want to let the 40-love lead slip away.
She got lucky with, or unlucky rather, with this net call. Svitolina got lucky. She was nowhere to be found if it had gone over. And all of a sudden, a little bit of a chance here to put pressure on the Gauff serve.
Well, she knows. She knows. That is another forehand that has been dumped in the net. They know as well in her corner. You can see the glum expressions. Now, the heat is on this serve. No! Can you believe it? Svitolina, who has been so solid in this match. By her standards, Missed a bit of a sitter.
The chance was there, wasn't it? All set up from such a good return. I would have bet your house that she was going to make that, just pulling it wide.
You can see what the Svitolina fans thought of that. Oh, wow, so gutsy. Oh, Coco Gauff, he's hanging on by the skin of her teeth. But she's in front, 6-5. Second set.
Time.
Serving to stay for the second time in the second set. Of course, Coco Gauff against Elisa Mertens, as we know, lost the first set, won the second set on a tie break. She'll be hoping there won't be the need to do it again, but I think she would have taken it. 2-love down at the start of this set and looking like she was going to go 3-love down. Svitolina hasn't made too many mistakes in this match, certainly compared to the errors that have been coming off the Gauff racket, but that backhand in the last game, that'll haunt her if she goes on to lose this match.
It's almost a similar shot, isn't it, to the Svitolina backhand, just missing. Must have felt good off the racket. And it's just these little moments that have been pivotal for both players.
Absolutely, at this level, the margins are wafer thin.
Out.
Oh, just thinking actually in that point, the crowd today, they haven't been shortchanged, have they? What a first semi-final, and this second semi-final, I think, is even better.
And the quality really has gone up in the second set from both players. They're playing some great tennis, and again, we've seen it so often in this second set. Gauff willing to move forward, and again finding another winner. Just 2 points away now from taking this to a decider.
was 2 points away in the last game from being a breakdown. And Svitolina serving for the match, but things can change so quickly. Well, Gauff has hit cleaner balls, I'm sure, but she won't care. Look at this.
30-14.
On the verge of being a double breakdown early on in set 2, staring down the barrel. Now 1 point away from a decider. Oh, the backhand. They're both at it.
Normally the reliable wing, isn't it? This time missing. And there have been so few errors from that side. Just a 7 from Gauff. You can feel the tension from both players.
Oh, wow. Again, Gauff finding something.
Again, all set up by the backhand down the line. And the composure here, she just held it for that split second. Svitolina unsure which way she was going to go.
Second set point. Oh, it was a late call. Oh, and now it's automated, but that felt late. Oh, it was close. I said about fine margins. Wow. Just for a split second, thought that was in.
And I think Gauff was celebrating, wasn't she? The fist bump had come out.
Yeah, it's sat up beautifully. Excellent execution as well from Svitolina. They are both having to absorb so much pressure here. And they're bringing the best out of each other. Gauff has had 2 set points. Long. It's a tie-break.
6 games all tie-break.
And Gauff goes into that tie-break just with a little bit of scarring, having had a couple of good set points as well. Not taken them, but she has to dust herself down, and we know Gauff can do that. We see it time and time again. Incidentally, both got good records in tie-breaks this season. 2 wins, no losses for Gauff. One of them coming against Elisa Mertens a couple of nights ago. Svitolina, 4 wins, 1 loss. And the mini break for Svitolina. You hope, don't you, that this isn't a tie-break that's decided with Gauff's serve being the big factor. It's been too good a match for it to be decided on something like that, but that is a big early advantage for Svitolina now.
Let's for serve.
Fabulous. What a response yet again from Gauff.
1-0.
Crowd living every moment, aren't they? So many shots close to the lines. And this one not easy either. I don't think it was completely clean off the racket, but it did the job.
So we are, at least from Gauff's point of view, back on serve. For the cheeks as well in the Svitolina corner. Tension wherever you look. A lot of support for Svitolina.
Ladies and gentlemen, players are ready. Thank you.
I think both players earning the respect of everyone watching this match.
To Svitolina.
So Svitolina has the mini break back there. You see the unfortunate stat for Gauff, 11 double faults, just the one for Svitolina. But that's drifted wide. It's the pattern we've seen time and time again in this match. When Svitolina just gets her nose in front, Gauff straight back at her. But ultimately, you do feel it's going to come down to the Gauff serve. It really feels like that. If she can find that first serve, I think she gets through this tie-break. But every time she's behind with the way the points are going, you just, like that lady there, you're praying in a way for her. It's so hard.
It really is. It's just got such a long way to go still, this tie-break, hasn't it? 4 breaks out of the 6 points we've played on the serve.
Yeah, 1 mini break. Never felt enough the way this second set's gone. How many more will there be? You heard the cry, didn't you, from Coco there? No. As the backhand drifted wide, how she would have loved to have had a mini break just to calm her own nerves down on serve, because now we're at a critical phase here. If she doesn't win both these points, Svitolina will have at least 2 chances on her own serve to win the match. That's, again, good use of coming into the net at exactly the right time, taking charge.
I've got to give her so much credit. When she's been under the pump, she really has produced some fantastic tennis. Again, so brave, coming forward. That's where she's felt the most confident tonight.
Huge point, this one. Absolutely huge. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic first serve. And again coming into the net. That feels a big hold, if you like, there. Because now, if Gauff can get any of these 2 points, she will have set points.
Another one where she's missed by such fine margins. She was on the move, wasn't she? She was looking to come forward. And this point is now the biggest of the match by far.
Absolutely, it comes back down to the Gauff serve, doesn't it? Will she have a point for the set? Or will it be a knee trembler to stay in the match? Oh, Coco, I don't know about that. She's played the drop shot so well, but I don't think that was the time, and the execution wasn't quite there. And now Gauff on that serve that's had so much scrutiny. Serving to stay in the match now. Svitolina with the first match point.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Please. Please.
Oh, fair play to her. Fair play to her.
6-0.
Needed quality on the first serve, and she found it.
And it was no surprise as well that she came into the net at the first opportunity. And get deja vu from the Mertens tiebreak. Tension. Saving the match point.
Just looking at that, we were calling that match the other night. Gauff won that 11 points to 9. I don't think I could take that again. Anyway, Job only half done here for Gauff. Saved a match point, but could really do with getting herself a set point. Oh, 2 super points from Gauff. And the pendulum of pressure lunges the way of Svitolina. She had a match point in her sights, but now it'll be her knees trembling a little. Got to win this point or we're going to a decider.
Thank you, players ready. Thank you.
Oh, it's another one of those tie breaks, Anna. I don't think I can take it.
No, I know.
I'm sure he has.
I don't think a camp can either. How many times do they have